This is the Waffle Bros. I'm Corwin.
And I'm Uko.
And today we are back with more PowerWash Simulator, picking up where we left off in the Warhammer 40K DLC. And this time we have a large boy mech here. And of course, we've got to start off by completely cleaning its crotch pendant. That's what it is.
Dude,
I know it says it's a
banner.
tabard, but nah. It's a crotch pendant or whatever the fuck. Either way, got the old crotch flag.
Crotch
crotch
tapestry.
flag. That's what it is. It's cross-stitched or crotch-stitched or something like that.
I like that.
Crotch-stitched.
Now I'm cleaning its hose.
Oh yeah. Look, yeah. In the Imperium, you got to be really careful to have clean hose because who knows what kind of alien diseases might be about.
Dude,
And
this is my favorite one already.
it's one of those things about the Warhammer 40K universe is that, you know, they supposedly hate the Xenos so much, and yet the humans appear to have turned, by my standards, vaguely alien. And I'm not just talking about the Space Marines and their superpowers or anything.
Everybody
I'm
looks
talking about
a
how
little
like
off. Yeah.
some of these motherfuckers are gigantic and look like trolls and all sorts of weird shit like that. Like,
Others look like they have
I'm
rat
on to
DNA.
you, human Imperium. I'm on to you. You're all Xenos. That's what it is.
Well,
They're all secretly Xenos.
They live in hive cities next to a bunch of space radiation coming from their spaceships.
That is true. That is true. You're
It's
not
wild.
wrong about that. I mean, maybe the entire Imperium is the real chaos. That's all I'm saying.
The chaos
this
was
is
the
very
enemies
heretical.
The
Okay.
chaos was the enemies we made along the way.
Yeah. But if you're a Chaos Marine, the chaos was the friends you made along the way. So
This is literally true.
and then you know, your penis regrows and suddenly
Oh,
you're
happy day.
asserting dominance over, I don't know, a pink horror or something like that. That's what happens,
you
bro.
know, once the dawn grows back, it doesn't look so horrible anymore. If you know what I mean. Oh my.
We almost got this foot clean. It was a dirty foot, and it's probably dirty because of the fact that it's been stomping all over orcs or something like that. It's
Make 'em
probably
into
got
toe jam.
nasty mushrooms all over the place.
Have you noticed that these are Titanic toes?
Yes, I did notice that. You know, I was reading a little bit about life in the Hive City, and I was playing this has made me want to read some Warhammer 40K books. Okay, that's what it's made me want to do, because we have some from like Humble Bundles and stuff.
Like
so
like Black Library series or whatever, yeah.
yeah, and but I was reading a little bit about life in the Hive City, and you know, they say that living in the spires, even though it's all swanky, is actually more dangerous than living in the Underhive, because, you know,
Oh, more motives to kill
more
people.
political murders. Yeah. So,
makes sense.
On the other hand, though, if you get to live in the spires, you get to, you know, enjoy all of the swank. That's what you get to enjoy.
And then one day you don't notice it when someone has already shot you in the back of your face.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you're in the lower city, you're eating poorly cooked rats and being
if you're lucky,
miserable. Yeah.
you might have to be eating like leftover orc spores, if you know what I'm saying. And that by which I mean that would just definitely be orcum, you know, orcum, because orc spores are just orcum. That's a fact. This video is getting demonetized. I can tell.
Weirdly, we haven't had one of these demonetized yet,
Yeah,
which is
well, it's
which
one of
I'm
those
surprised.
things where, shockingly, it's not about it somehow seems to not be about how nasty we get, but instead about how violent we get in the video.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's
also,
really freaking
but the
weird.
thing is, talking about the politics of the Warhammer, the Warhammer 40K. It should be called Forehammer, but talking about Warhammer 40K politics could easily sound like you're talking about real politics, and in a way that would be very not advertiser friendly.
And they're like, well, I think he's saying that one political party, you know, the one, eats orc cum.
Oh my god.
Yup. Hey, look, we're going to be having to live the intimatarian lifestyle eventually, so you might as well, you know, accept that you might have to eat mushroom jizz or something like that.
I prefer the thing people were saying about maybe we'll be eating
snakes.
Snakes, yeah.
And everybody's going to be like, why did it have to be snakes? And I'm like, nah, dude.
Snakes are delicious,
snakes are
bitch.
delicious. At least, you know, if prepared properly. And I mean, not that long ago, I was talking with our mother about, like, I don't know what it was, but it was about all sorts of weird stuff that one of her uncles or something used to cook. You know, random wildlife that normal people, at least by my modern American sense,
dude, you almost jump scared me. You almost jump scared me
when I picked up the giant, like, laddery thing.
Yeah, because I had gone up this permanent ladder, and then suddenly it was just wafting into my field of vision.
I'm cleaning the chainsaw blade, so you should join me.
I am joining you
in cleaning the chainsaw blade. Oh yeah, it's probably got so many Xeno bits in it that you know,
Xenocrusticles.
Xenos, like we talked about before, you know,
the cereal of the Imperium.
That's the cereal of the, like, chaos.
Oh yeah,
because you don't want to be eating Xenos in the Imperium.
Yeah, it's not like I'm the Emperor and this is my favorite cereal on the space station. No,
that would most certainly not be the case. Oh, I'm cleaning its cutting chain. The cutting chain is ribbed for the Xeno's displeasure. That's what it is. It's ribbed for the Xeno's displeasure. There we go. This is dope. I have heard a spoiler that the final one, okay, I'm going to give the spoiler, this is like the next to the last one, I think. And I believe the final one is going to be a spaceship of some sort.
Is it humongous?
I don't know, but apparently you only clean vehicles in this DLC, which is kind of sad. You know,
yeah,
that's kind of sad.
I wanted to clean like a church, like one of their weird emperor churches or whatever.
That would have been
with
cool.
All the candles
that would have been
shit.
cool. But I've enjoyed cleaning the vehicles, and in some ways, this gives you the vibe of, like, as if you took your actual Warhammer 40K figurines and then
blew them up into huge scale.
And then had them fight like a whole bunch of aliens or whatever.
They got all grimy. Yeah,
exactly.
And I mean, just to be clear, as I understand it, one of the key steps to making a realistic figure
is making it kind of grungy.
Make it, and then, like, basically that you make it grungy, and then you attempt to clean it as best you can, and the little places where you can't ever possibly get the grunge out, make it look realistic.
Well, we're power washing gods here, so
we can clean everything.
We're going to clean everything. It's all been dirty. It's been a dirty girl, I say.
Filthy space moss.
I thought you were gonna somehow, when you were saying that and I was calling it a dirty girl, I thought you were gonna go somewhere like much more obscene than that, and I was gonna have to be like, whoa, no need to be going that far.
Yep, I just happened to be cleaning off this, like, I guess
maybe it's orcum.
It might. I was about to say it might. You might be literally right.
Did you know? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. One of the weapons that orcs use, are like the types of vehicle that they use, is they use a landing vehicle called a rock, R-O-K, which is just, they've hollowed out an asteroid and then they crash it onto your planet, and then they like emerge out of it.
Yeah.
That's
it's kind of like the Trojan horse if they just threw a horse at you.
Yes, that's basically what it is.
You know?
Okay, we still gotta clean the chainsaw booty.
Dude, I'm cleaning the inside of the pauldron, and I'm gonna tell you,
the cockpit handle.
You know what it reminds me of, right? Remember back in the day when we would go to the museum in Fort Worth, and there was that sculpture of a tortoise?
Yes.
And if you were a small child that both could fit under there and also didn't care about people thinking you were a weirdo for going under there, you could go under there.
Yes, I remember that distinctly.
It was like a
our mother has
tortoise.
photos of us, like, climbing around under that shit when we were children. So,
and I mean, we knew it was cool because it was a chrome tortoise, but it is equally cool now. The fact that
we
it's
can
a giant,
see if we can find a photo of like an online photo of the chrome tortoise to put
yep,
in the
it's
video.
pretty cool.
I mean, the thing is, you know, because the world is constantly in a state of decay, probably now you can't go under the tortoise because they probably closed it off because people were probably smoking crack under it or something like that. And
I would have thought that it would just be that they were fornicating under there, and that's why you shouldn't let your kids go under there.
oh, it's like, Mommy, why is the tortoise sticky?
The tortoise had a balloon. Ah,
that's fucked up.
I'm so sorry.
You should be. You should be sorry.
I have ruined everything.
You've ruined everything. Well, I mean, you know, as part of my sort of greater theory of all things collapsing, it makes me think about how at the State Fair of Texas, and I think we may have talked about this before, but at the State Fair of Texas, on the fairgrounds, there's this lagoon, right? And it's got like a bunch of really cool aquatic animals and stuff inside of it.
It is like a next level urban sculpture thing
in it. And it looks like, I don't know, some sort of let's say tentacle beast lives in it, okay? And its tentacles are everywhere.
And they're red concrete that kind of look like tongues and octopus tentacles. It's really cool.
You don't want any anime schoolgirls going near that thing because
it will come to life.
And then it will come
to life.
To life. Yes.
But it's very much.
But it's really cool.
Very much good art.
And when we were kids, and we went to the state fair, you could like freely walk around on top of this sculpture. But now it's all fenced off. Now, the thing is, I have a theory as to why they fenced it off. So either one, they fenced it off because it developed like brain-eating amoebas. That's one theory.
In the lagoon, yeah.
Yeah, that's one theory. Theory number 2 is that shitheads were like attacking the wildlife or polluting the shit out of it.
Yeah, or peeing in it or whatever.
Yeah, and that they had to like, okay, no more people walking on top of this awesome sculpture. But the third one is that, you see, when I was a kid, there were stupid kids who were like, I'm gonna fall off of the sculpture and into the ooze. And I guess they were curious about the secret of the ooze.
Yeah, Corbin was there one time when this kid just plunged into the weird lagoon. These 2 kids fell in. Yeah.
And it was one of those things where everyone found it funny when it happened, and then everyone stopped thinking it was funny when we had to ride the school bus together with them on the way back.
And they were like fragrant with moss, drying moss
and
juice.
Like everybody's giving them a real fuck. They were forced to like sit all the way at the back of the school bus because
in the same seat,
no one wanted their like drippings to drip back onto them or anything.
Like you sit there and marinate in your Lagoon Funk together.
Lagoon Funk. Okay, Lagoon Funk. That's a
good band.
Is it? No, that's an album. That's not a band. That's an album for sure.
Lagoon Funk, and of course the sculpture is the album cover.
Oh yeah, obviously. But it is a really cool sculpture, and my theory is that those kids being dumb and kids
made
like them
fence it off.
Made them say, okay, we got to fence it off because kids are dumb.
What bothers me is that it doesn't just. It's not, I'm an adult. I don't need to be walking around on that thing. That's fine. But visually, the fact that it's got a big chain link fence around it makes it look horrible.
That sucks. Because also the thing is, it was clearly designed with walking around on it being part of the, the plan. That was the plan, is that people could walk around on it and be like, yeah, daddy, I'm walking on the sculpture and everything. And my game froze for a second. That was kind of disturbing. Hopefully all is well with the video. It should be. Like, OBS has gotten, it froze a little bit on me again. We're still cool though. But OBS has gotten a lot more reliable over the last few years. Not that it wasn't always pretty reliable, but now it's like,
it can do better. Yeah, and it is doing better.
I'm a reliable motherfucker, and my OBS dick just fucks hard. That's what OBS is saying now. That's what it's saying now. This is so much filth up underneath its like crusticles. by which I mean it's pauldrons and shit.
Oh yeah, it's a
so
lot of
filthy
filth.
under the pauldrons. Oh,
Yep, I'm under the other one.
I'm gonna have to lay into this mech pilot for not taking better care of his pauldrons.
Where are you at?
I'm
on the left shoulder.
I'm on the bottom. I'll come up where you are, and we can. I was gonna actually move this laddery boy so we could get access to the lefty pauldrony a little bit bettery.
I'm kind of jammed up in here.
Oh yeah, I'm splooging all over you. I mean, I was, wasn't I?
Yeah, I mean, cleaning fluid.
Cleaning fluid, yes. I was cleaning.
That's been
splooging.
That's been possibly blessed by a priest of the Imperium.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, holy water is expensive.
Look, let's be real. All Space Marine excretions are sacred. That's just a fact. It's always weird to me how people have to have so many different ways of saying take a shit. Like you can eliminate or defecate or take a shit. Yeah, it's just, and the thing that's weird to me though is not the ones that are slang, but the ones that are part of the official sort of medical ways of saying it. That's what's key. Evacuate, eliminate, blah 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 blah. Why can't we just be like defecate and piss? Defecation and pissing. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to more words, but with just
I think people just like talking about it even when they're claiming not to be vulgar.
Evacuize. That's the one. Evacuize.
Well, you know what's weird, right?
Top carapace is almost clean. Oh yeah.
I was thinking about that area at Fair Park just yesterday because I was thinking about how the eclipse is coming, and I told you about this.
It is literally coming to town for us. We're going to get to see the eclipse without having to just walk out the front door.
But we went. There was a partial solar eclipse back in the day in the 90s. I don't remember what year. But we went to some sort of science lecture thing about it, and I don't remember if it was a field trip or if we just went. But I have this vague memory that got unlocked of how the scientist who was giving the little this is what eclipses are like talk and having a filtered telescope show the partial eclipse was all. I remember this dude was and just so you know, there is going to be a total solar eclipse in the visible in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in I presume he said 2024.
The space year 2024.
And in my head it was that's not a real time that can happen. Are you crazy? I don't even know if I'll be alive.
In the year 4000. That kind of vibe. That kind of vibe. The top carapace rear rim.
If someone had showed me this game back in the 90s, I don't know what I would have thought.
Because why it's so boring? Why clean?
Exactly. And then I would have been
I do not see what's dirty about this top carapace. It's there's something dirty about it, and I just can't figure it out.
Hold up. Clean all of the decals and stuff to make sure it's not hiding in the decals, even though you...
Yup.
But it should be glowing when we press tab.
Yeah, you'd think so. You'd fucking think so.
Hold on, I bet it's kind of under the lip. No, that's the rear trim.
Under its flaps, if you know what I mean. Oh, you've got such dirty flaps, don't you, girl? There we go. There we go.
I don't know which one of us got it.
It could be either of us. But anyway, this thing is a dirty girl, and it had dirty flaps, and we finally cleaned them for her. This is getting filthy. Okay, as the mech is cleaning, we're getting filthier, especially me. Oh yeah, let me hose you down. Let me hose you down. This pauldron is not quite fully cleaned. There we go.
Oh yeah, I sort of just left off that pauldron.
Pauldroth. That's very stupid, but I had to say it. Okay, well we gotta clean this arm cable, and we haven't fully cleaned the cannon. We haven't fully cleaned the cannon,
I'll
or the
work on the
cannon
top of the
indeed.
cannon.
I
You
think
work
I've
on
already
the bottom
cleaned
of the
most of
cannon.
the top of the cannon, but oh
The
yeah,
back portion kind of has, the breech has some
I'll
grime on
load
it.
its breech if you know what I'm saying. Whoa. Whoa.
I think it would be really cool if there was a like a space battleship simulator where you had to manually load like the rounds into this giant space gun.
That would be cool. That would be pretty cool. Now, here's the thing though that's weird to me, right? You know, back in the day, back before like we had elastic and, you know, zippers and easy ways of putting pants on, they would have like all children would wear these like sort of basically sacks, you know, it was like a dress like sack that all children would wear. And then like when the boys would turn a certain age, they'd get them pants for the first time. And they would be like, we're gonna have our breeching ceremony where this boy is breached for the first time. And I'm just like, that from my modern
phrasing,
modern perspective, that sounds real sexual. Okay, that's fucking
it's not
weird.
okay.
But what they meant was like, it was like, this is the day we celebrate this motherfucker getting old enough to be able to, you know, work the necessary bits and bobs.
That second E that isn't an A.
It's carrying a lot of weight.
Yeah,
carrying
exactly.
a lot of fucking weight. But like, it's one of those things where sometimes you know, like I've said, it always seems like the world is deteriorating towards shittiness. But to know that, you know, when I was a child, I didn't have to think about, hey, you know, our parents are gonna wait until one day I'm gonna have to wear like a formless sack until our parents deem me dexterous enough to actually be able to work all of like the 700 snaps and buckles required to put on my pants. Oh, that's just
it is good times to live with zippers and freaking elastic. It's
that
good
like
stuff.
YKK company or whatever. It's doing the Lord's work. You know, they're the people who make
which
all
is
those
really
all the fucking
fascinating
zippers.
because they're Japanese, and like maybe like there was an even stronger pressure in a culture that had a lot of sort of formless robes to get some zippers going. Like maybe, you know, because that can't have been warm in the winter all the time.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
is true.
certainly not when it blew open. I know they have sashes and whatnot, but
Yup. But it's like, what
pants
you
are
wearing?
convenient.
Oh, I'm wearing my formless sack. I'm wearing my muumuu. Like all children wore muumuus up until a certain age.
It is funny.
Then of course there's the fact that you know, in like British high society and possibly other parts of Europe, it was like, okay, well, you know, and still the like royal family is like this, where they're like, you have to wear short pants at all times until you turn a certain age. And then it's like, you're never allowed to wear short pants ever again. And if you do, you're being unmanly. It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. Yup.
So you're telling me?
I mean, I've known British people who came to this country and had a culture shock over the fact that American men just wear shorts all the time.
So
and
you're
I'm
telling
like,
me
bro,
that
you should go to Hawaii and see what that shit's like. Because
what I was going to say is, you're telling me that there is no royal banana hammock with the flag on it? The Union Jack, you know what I mean?
The Union clean and jerk. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, the Union
that made
clean
me remember
and jerk.
that the king has cancer, which is so weird.
Yeah, that is odd. And he's like,
he's only been king for like a short time.
And he's all like,
it's weird.
Here's the thing. He's like, I knew, and that's why I had to kill her off.
That's messed up. Okay.
Yep.
Talk about demonetization. Wing is our British viewers won't be seeing this.
Had to do the old Tony Soprano pillow dance. That actually sounds much worse than I intended. Sounds so much worse than I intended.
Oh my God! I don't think we don't actually.
We don't actually
think
that. It's just really funny.
Queen.
It's just really funny to suggest.
It is really, really
It's just
funny.
really funny to suggest. At least
it
to me.
shouldn't be fun. Okay, if you don't think it's funny, we are sorry. It is kind of crass, but oh my God.
Yup. But look.
Does that say Hawk Shroud? Is that the type of mech that it is?
I'm sure the people of the Republic of Ireland fully support this message.
The more you know.
Anyway. And that's why you have the eternal one true emperor who
you don't have to worry about succession.
Lives on his golden toilet forever, and you have to sacrifice 1,000 people every day to keep him alive.
It's exactly like if the other king, as in Elvis, had been kept preserved alive on his toilet that he died on.
That's really funny.
It's not really like that.
No. I mean, look, all I know is it would also be funny if there started being a trend of...
Dude, pelvis plate, that's what it is called.
The pelvis plate? The PP?
Yeah. I'm trying to watch it right now.
Pelvis.
Which rhymes with Elvis, and people talked about that.
The Elvis pelvis. I mean,
I believe they called him Elvis the pelvis, which is like right on the nose or the crotch.
Right on the crotch nose.
It's too on the nose.
Imagine if your nose was located on your crotch, okay? No one would ever have sweaty ball stink ever again. It's true. It's true.
That's what it is. No. You would just get used to it even more.
No,
and so
people will be
walking around.
People will be like, I got to be really careful not to get the grunge because I don't want to have that particular ball stink. No, thank you. Or dick stink.
Yeah.
This has gone in a weird direction. Okay.
Sausage
We've talked about queen smothering and
sausage wafting.
Yes, sausage wafting. I saw an article. Okay, this is just me talking about random articles I saw on the internet here, but I saw an article by some woman who was like, she and her husband opened up a restaurant in like rural Italy serving American food. And
what type of American food? Like chicken fried steak and whatnot?
You know, all kinds of American food, just anything from the Americas seemingly. So they're having Taco Tuesdays and just a variety of things. And that apparently, you know, these extremely rural Italians are like, oh my God, I didn't know. And, you know, in on the American food.
That warms the heart.
And she said this one thing that was hilarious, that like apparently she was like, Italians like to eat a sweet pastry with their meals in the morning, and that she had introduced the concept of breakfast sausage. And I'm like, how are you introducing the concept of breakfast sausage
to
people who have had sausage for fucking, you know, since prehistory? How is that even fucking possible? But apparently it must have been.
I guess they don't roll with the sausage patty type thing.
Yeah, no sausage in the morning. But do they not at least have links in the morning? How do we fucking wash this helm, by the way?
I've been trying.
Is it the last thing that's left? Wild. No, but it's one of the last things that's left. I want to go from the bottom.
Maybe it's on the chin or something.
Yeah, I wondered about that too. Yeah, I'm gonna go from the middle, you go from the bottom, and we'll
spritz her down. But did they introduce like other kinds of donuts that they don't have over there, like bear claws and whatnot?
I don't know.
And old-fashioned donuts.
Still dirty, or is it clean? No,
I think
it's still dirty.
No.
It's still dirty.
Yeah, I've just got head cable and head down here, not helm.
You got head down here, down over here. Is there some button I can press somewhere?
Wait, hold up. I thought I saw. There it goes.
There we go.
I saw it glinting.
It was glint. I'm glinting here. I see little bits and pieces glowing. I like how they've actually got decorations on the shield from their battles, from their various battles. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
And also, those weird wax sealed things.
Yeah. I mean, it says it's a decoration.
Oh, right. Okay.
Or maybe
so,
it says the seal. I don't know. It said
no, I think
somewhere. It's a
must,
decoration
that must
somewhere.
be what those are. The purity
Yeah, it says-
seals.
I don't know, but anyway, it's like a battle. You know, they destroyed the something or another. Anyway, they whoop ass in this giant mech, and they don't take any shit from anybody,
Unless the emperor tells them to go steal some shit, then they'll take the shit.
They'll take. No. The empire doesn't steal. The empire
It appropriates at best, yeah.
Exactly. It. How should I put this? It properly relocates that which had been improperly located. That's what it does.
Exactly.
That's what it does. Okay, something around here is dirty, and I can't figure out what it. Okay, it's this auxiliary piston. We got auxiliary piston. Whoa. Where exactly is this the auxiliary piston? No, that's the primary piston. This is. No, I'm so confused, man. I am so fucking confused.
I'm cleaning these like heat sinks up here. There's one of them.
Here's the auxiliary piston. It's piston, and it's no longer piston though, because
the pelvis still isn't clean.
No. We ain't taking that shit. We ain't taking that shit.
Hose
Okay,
that dirty
I
pelvis,
finished
yeah.
cleaning the pelvis. There's a reactor drum. Oh, I'll reactor drum.
Yeah, what's left?
Damn night. Well, I mean, there's definitely a thing that I can see up here that's still apparently dirty. There's the battle cannon body is still dirty.
Oh yeah, I was looking for where the extra grime is on that.
The name's grime.
I got something.
Grime.
Something flashed a second ago, but it wasn't the battle. No, maybe not.
I got something else a second ago, but that was not the battle cannon body. Maybe it's in between these Krizaks. Maybe I have to go up. Maybe I have to go upstairs to get it. As I fail to properly navigate this ladder. I mean, that's what was going on.
I love this game so much.
Oh yeah, it's dope.
It just
fucking
works
dope.
with everything.
I say that with complete and total confidence.
Hey,
I watched
wait a
some
minute.
stuff off of it, but it's still fucking dirty apparently.
They need to do a crossover with Myst, where you clean the Myst Island.
And then you clean off that guy's like weird wizard head from it, or whatever he is. Wizard head.
Like stop spraying water on the dot move books.
Okay, there we go. Those were
those are
QuickTime
books that
videos.
play-
Those were QuickTime videos.
Wasn't that the extension for QuickTime? Or was it .qt?
Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe it was
thought
the extension
.mov
for
was the
for
QuickTime.
QuickTime. But anyway,
These are all things that people younger than about
apparently
27 don't
one
know.
of it, what's dirty is the chest heavy stubber mount. Okay, where is the chest heavy stubber? I see the chest heavy stubber, but I don't see the chest heavy stubber mount. Where are you? I just want to. There it is. Okay.
Okay, cockpit hatch railings. All right, I'm gonna go up on top.
Got the pit cock. Whoa, where exactly is the pit cock? I see it now. It's probably like up underneath it or something. There we go.
There it goes.
All reactor housing, and there's one Titanic toe. We started off with the Titanic toes, and we missed one of them. We fucking missed one of them like a true bitch.
I'm gonna go down there and get the toe.
Freaking bitch over here. Okay, where is this fucked up part of the reactor housing? Because I'm not seeing it.
I got the toe.
Okay, we got the toe. So, I mean, there we go.
Okay,
We got
one of
him.
us got it.
I think we got it like together.
So
maybe
awesome.
we were poking at the same hole. Whoa! Don't ever do that. Don't poke at the same hole as your brother. It's just not a good idea. Oh yeah, it was so dirty, and then we cleaned it like the
So satisfying.
naughty girl that it is. Okay, let's just go take a look at the Thunderhawk, which is also what I call my dick, by the way. This will be a particularly large endeavor, even for the two of us.
It kind of looks like the moldy crow, but extra moldy.
The moldier crow. That's what it is. That's what it is. Anyway, we're gonna stop here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that schmexy thumbs up button. Make sure you ring the bell to keep getting notified of delicious waffle content. Waffle Bros signing out.